Hello, everyone, and welcome to Substance Abuse and Crime. This is CRJ 271, and this is a fully online course. I will be your instructor, Dr. Davis, formerly Dr. Curlin, as I was recently married. So you'll see both of those names appearing on some different documents and lectures throughout the course. So I want to take this opportunity to introduce myself to you all and also to give you just a preview of what you can expect throughout the course. So first, let's talk about how you can get in contact with me. So I will hold Zoom office hours every Monday and Wednesday evening from 6 to 7:15 at night. You'll notice these hours are in the evening as I do work full time. You can also contact me at curlin@kutztown.edu. This is my email and it is my preferred method of contact, though I do list my cell phone number up here. It is 484-363-1239. I simply ask that you be mindful of the time of day that you are reaching out on that phone, as I do work full time and it is my personal number. So please try not to reach out on weekends, try not to reach out too late in the evening, and just be mindful of that. But you can call and you can text if needed on that number. So for exams, we will have 4 exams throughout the course, including a non-cumulative final exam. Each exam will be 50 points each, and they will be open note. However, I do require Respondus Lockdown Browser to be used, so this does not mean that they are open internet. So please don't use another device to search for the answers, because believe me when I tell you, I will be able to tell if you have looked up the answers on the internet, as opposed to using what you've learned in the textbook and throughout the course. Speaking of our textbook, I understand and I realize that it is a very heavy textbook. Even for me, it was heavy. So what I'm going to suggest to you is to watch the lectures for exams. All of the questions for the exams, the information will be provided and covered within the lectures. So read the textbook simply for an understanding, take some highlights, take some notes so that you get the full effect of the course. But for exams, know that I'm not here to trick you. I'm not going to pull out one small little line from that textbook because, again, I understand that it can be heavy. And if you have any questions on any of the chapters, all you need to do is reach out and we can go over it together. So we'll have some discussion boards as well to keep, the conversation going throughout the class. So we'll have 7 total throughout the whole course, and they will be 20 points each. Please make sure that your posts are complete and thorough. So make sure that you're answering the full question, responding to the full prompt that's posed. An initial post is due by Wednesday at 11:59 p.m. And your initial post should be between 250 to about 350 words. I had to do this and make the initial post due on Wednesdays because it's not fair to some students when everyone waits until Saturday night and then others don't have time to respond. So I understand that most of us chose an online course because we either work full time, we have family obligations we need to take care of, or we have other types of obligations that we need to be able to do this course on our own time. So just please be mindful and make those initial posts as early as you can to give your classmates time to respond. There will also be 2 reply posts that are due by Sunday at 11:59 p.m. These should be between 150 to 150 words. I will not take points off on any of these if you go over the word count. This is simply just to give you a little guide of how much and how long your post should be to cover the full prompt. We will also have a midterm presentation, which will be due on October 23rd at 11:59 p.m. This presentation will cover a DEA area of concern, and you can find all the instructions and information on this presentation within the midterm presentation module found within D2L. It will have all the information you need. This should be 6 to 7 minutes long, roughly. You will also have a final paper that is due on December 10th at 11:59 p.m. This is going to be on a substance abusing character from either a film or a TV show. There is also a full module dedicated to your final paper instructions. So go there to find out any information you need to get this paper completed. and this paper is going to be between 6 to 7 pages long, double spaced. Speaking of modules, there is also a full module in D2L to give you the course syllabus as well as the course schedule. So the way we'll format the course is weekly modules. They'll open Monday morning at 12:01 a.m. and they should end at 11:59 p.m. on Sunday. So for attendance and those weekly modules, make sure that we're reviewing all of the course materials found in each week's module. Make sure that you're reading each assigned chapter for that week and that you're watching all of the lectures that I post in there. I don't post anything in these modules by accident or just as busy work. Do you need to read in full every single document? Most likely not. You can review, learn how to skim for the information that you need, but all of the documents, all of the videos, they're there to help enhance your understanding of the course materials. And as I'll tell you at the end of every single lecture, if you have any questions, all you need to do is reach out to me. I'm very approachable. We can talk about it. We can go through the chapter together. Accommodations. So if you have a disability for which you are requesting accommodations, you'll need to contact the Disability Services Office. However, if you have approved accommodations, please feel free to come speak with me privately so that we can determine together how I can best assist you. So, any questions so far? Please feel free to reach out. Now, just to tell you a little bit about myself so you know who's instructing you over this next semester. What I'm going to have you all do is, in a minute, I'm going to tell you a little bit about me, but for your initial post for the discussion board, you'll have an introduction to post as well as a post on chapter 1. So in your introduction post, I want you just to tell me something personal, something professional, and something peculiar about yourself. This is just so that I can get to know you a little better since we're not going to be able to meet face to face. So to tell you a little bit about myself, you'll see here a picture of my dog Echo. He is my baby, and he was actually recently injured back in November, and he's now paralyzed. So he requires a little bit more time and attention from me. So these online classes work out beautifully. So that's something personal about myself. Something professional is that I'm currently a juvenile probation supervisor. I've been with probation for a little over 6 years, and 3 of those years I have been a supervisor. I'm over the court services unit. So the court services unit handles the victim services unit. So we handle every victim that comes through our department. We also handle the GPS monitor. We handle informal adjustments, which are a diversion from the court type of case. And we also handle the court investigations, so making appropriate recommendations at disposition for each case. I was previously an investigator before I did probation with the County Detective Bureau for about 3.5 years with the county. For my education, I have a bachelor's in psychology from Temple University. I have my master's in criminal justice from West Chester, and then I received my doctorate from California University of Pennsylvania. So that's my professional. And something peculiar about myself is that I actually do my own acrylic nails. I got tired of paying for them over COVID, so I learned how to do it myself. So you may see in some of the videos different types of nails flying around. I tend to talk with my hands during my lectures. So that is my peculiar fact. So I look forward to meeting each and every one of you this semester. If there is anything I can do to help you learn better, to assist you in any way, please feel free to reach out. And I hope you all have a fabulous semester.